call this meeting to order. Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and the invocation following.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Dear God, please bless our elected officials. Grant them the wisdom to know and the courage to do what is right for all citizens. Amen.
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 Roll call, please.
Allen. Here. Green. Here. Mistrovich.
Here.
Reindell.
Here.
Ricks.
Here.
Schultz.
Here.
Warren.
Here. Good to see everybody here tonight. Approval of minutes for the regular city council meeting of June 21st. Motion be in order.
Make the motion.
Support.
What's been made and supported. Is there any discussion? Being not, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Audience comments and any non-agenda items. Most of you guys are all here for the agenda. Is there anybody else that's here for non-agenda items tonight? Okay, we will move on. Adoption of agenda. Mr. City Manager, do you have any changes?
I have no changes.
City Council, I have a change. I've written it out, given it to the clerk. If you'll follow me here, I'd like to move to eliminate number 1 from closed session. I'd like to move number 1 from other business and make it number 7 under items for consideration. Is there support to that?
I'll support that.
It's made and supported. The reason I do that is what we, after our last closed session on negotiations, it's exactly what our administration negotiated, so I don't see any point of going into closed session. Any comments, discussion?
Sounds good.
All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Do we have a motion for the consent agenda?
I'll make a motion to accept the consent agenda as presented.
Support.
Motion been made and support. There's no discussion on the motion. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. We have no public hearing this evening. We have 7 items for consideration under the amended agenda. We better write that in or I'll forget it. The first one being consideration of approving resolution number 2021-13, recognition of the 2021 state champion Richmond Blue Devil softball team. Mr. City Manager?
The City Council is scheduled to consider adopting Resolution 2021-13, a resolution recognizing the 2021 state champion Richmond Blue Devils softball team. The resolution recognizes the softball team as a source of civic pride in the Richmond community.
Thank you, sir. Is there a motion?
Make the motion to adopt resolution 2021-13, a resolution recognizing the 2021 state champion Richmond Blue Devils softball team.
Support.
Well, you take your pick on the support there. We had 2 of them. And as is customary, we're pretty sure this is going to pass. Coach, would you come up to the podium, please? Thanks. Well, again, congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Outstanding job. The City Council does resolutions that will pretty much stand forever here in the halls of the City Hall. And it reads, whereas the Richmond High School softball team has won the State of Michigan Division III softball championship for 2021, and whereas en route to their state championship, the softball team won their 31st conference title, 23rd district title, 12th regional title in team history. And whereas in 2021, the softball team was recognized as an all-state academic team and also produced 3 first-team all-state softball players. And I say that slowly so that everybody at home realizes just what a great accomplishment that was. Whereas the Blue Devil victory is recorded as the 1,000th, it's hard to even say, Howard, 1,072 wins for head coach Howard Stewart. And whereas our city is proud of the Blue Devil softball team and appreciative of the state recognition that the team has brought to this community through their good sportsmanship and inspired team play. And now therefore be it resolved that the Richmond City Council does hereby recognize and congratulate the Richmond High School softball team and their coach Howard Stewart for their dedication and diligence to the sport of high school softball and for winning the 2021 state championship. And there you are, sir. I'd also like to, the coaches, it's all so important with your coaches that you guys all well know. It looks like they're all here. John and Mrs. Foster. And we have in the background, terrible. I know these people since the day he was born. Could you name your coaches for me? And Cole Clark.
Sarah Foster and John Foster.
Yeah, Sarah.
And the scorekeeper, Lisa.
Lisa, yes, and Scooter. So I just want to say, you know, that one thing that can never be taken away from you is a state championship. It's something you'll carry for you for the rest of your life. It's something to be extremely proud of. And it's just a great thing. You guys work very, very hard. I watched some of these players for a few years, and it's amazing how they came up through the program. And hats off again to your program and your coaches for doing an outstanding job with this crew. So again, congratulations, you guys. Great job. Now, we have to finish the motion, and then you don't have to stay. Is there any other comment on the motion?
Just mention that the new year has been ordered. We thought it'd be here this week,
Okay.
this week or next. And we'll get it up
Signs?
for the signs, yes.
Okay. Is there any audience comment on this item? Parents are very proud. Look at those smiles back there. Yeah, we're all very proud of you guys. You guys bring something to this city that's very hard to get, and it's called pride. So never forget that. There's not any other comments? All in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. And thanks. You don't have to sit through the whole meeting. See you, Nick. Pardon me?
Oh, they didn't know that. I said, you told them they didn't, they all didn't know yet. 3 all-staters, I guess.
It was posted in the paper.
Yeah, what's he talking about? Yeah.
I don't know. It was in the paper.
Yeah, right.
They all knew but him.
Yeah, I think they knew it. I think he's the only one that didn't know it. Okay, moving on. Item number 2 is consideration of the special event request, Historic Cemetery Walk, Richmond Area Historical and Genealogical Society. Mr. City Manager?
Council is scheduled to consider a request from the Richmond Area Historical and Genealogical Society to host the 4th Annual Living History Cemetery Walk in the City of Richmond Cemetery on Saturday, September 25th, 2021, from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m., with Sunday, September 26th being the rain date. They also are requesting the Across the Road banner from Monday, September 13th through Sunday, September 26th. This is similar to all the other walks. This is the 4th annual, although last year they unfortunately had to miss a year due to COVID.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the request from Rags to conduct a cemetery walk in the City of Richmond Cemetery on Saturday, September 25th, 2021, from 11 a.m. to 4 p.m., and the use of the chapel for registration, and direct the city clerk to apply to MDOT for the placement of an Across the Road banner from Monday, September 13th, 2021, through Sunday, September 26th, 2001.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion on this item? Any public comment? Back to the table. All in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. We hope they have good weather. Item number 3 is consideration of special event request, neighborhood block party, Circle Lane. Mr. City Manager?
Council is scheduled to consider a request from the family of Alan and Mary Alice Bush to host a block party to thank the neighbors for all their help with their parents. The party will be held on Saturday, August 14th, from noon to 4 p.m., with Sunday, August 15th being the rain date. Susan Foster is assisting the family, and it's for residents of Circle Lane, many of whom helped the family when Al and Mary Alice were their health were failing. So they would like to close off a section of Circle Lane from 69874 Circle Lane to the west entrance from Ridge Street.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
I make a motion to approve the request from the family of Al and Mary Alice Bush to conduct their neighborhood block party on Circle Lane on Saturday, August 14th, 2021, with an inclement weather date of Sunday, August 15th, from 12 p.m. to 4 p.m., and to allow the closure of Circle Lane from 69874 Circle Lane to the west entrance from Ridge Street.
Support.
What's been made and supported? Any discussion on this item?
The only question I got, would it just be easier just to close Circle Lane just for the residents, just given that little area? Because if you turn down there and they have it closed, it's hard to make a U-turn. It's pretty tight and with the street side parking there. I'm just curious.
We can make that recommendation. I think they may have done it for a couple neighbors on that other end that may, so they could come and go, I guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't
It
have
was
no
from-
issue letting the
I can talk-
residents.
I can talk to Susan.
But
What if there's a
Susan.
no-through traffic sign at
Yeah,
that west, or that east end of Circle Lane?
we can put that up.
Letting them know that
Right.
Yeah.
you're not going to get through. Yeah.
It's something, because if they get in that corner, it's gonna be hard
Oh,
to turn
yeah.
around and get out. That's the only reason, that's the only thing I'm
Sure.
saying for it.
Any other discussion? Any public comment? Back to the table. All in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Item number 4 is consideration of the purchase of a police interceptor. Mr. City Manager?
The fiscal year 2021-22 budget included $39,000 for the purchase of one 2022 Ford Police Interceptor SUV vehicle. The proposed new patrol vehicle will mirror the look and equipment of the current patrol SUVs and will replace one of the high-mileage 2015 patrol units still in service, as we discussed during the budget workshop. Since this background was written, I believe they have confirmed that the price will be the $37,500. So unfortunately, after the packet went out to everyone, they did confirm that, but more importantly, it's quite a few weeks for the lead time to order it, so we wanted to get in on the ordering as soon as possible.
Thank you. Mr. City Manager, point of reference there, did you want to change the motion then to 3750, or can we leave it at 39?
Council's pleasure. You can leave it at 30, the not to exceed,
Okay.
but we have verified that should be
Okay.
the 37.5.
Okay, thank you. Is there a motion?
I'll make the motion to authorize the purchase of a 2022 Ford Police Interceptor SUV in the amount not to exceed $39,000 with the necessary added options from Signature Ford under the Macomb County State bid, with the expense charged of the appropriate line items within the Police Department Equipment Acquisition Fund.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion on this? There was quite a bit of discussion in our workshop on this item. I think it was our budget workshop, was it not?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Any comments from the public? Chief, anything
Nope,
to
we're
add?
good. Nope.
Okay, back to the table.
Just one thing.
Yeah.
I noticed on the letter from Signature that the cutoff date to order was June 25th, but I know the chief probably has a good relationship, and that's
Yes.
not
They,
an
they
issue.
are going to honor what they quoted us, so.
Okay, thank you.
All in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. Item number 5 is in consideration of upgrades to current in-car camera system. Mr. City Manager?
Again, the current fiscal year 2021-22 budget for the police department included $5,300 for the purchase of mobile in-car video camera upgrades to our system. As discussed at the budget hearings. The upgrade is necessary for our current L3 camera system to now communicate with the new company's Safe Fleet software. Unfortunately, as the budget is put together over such a long period of time, there have been some increases to the cost, and instead of, I believe, the $5,300, now it's $8,090. The good thing is we do have funds of $2,635.59 in the drug forfeiture account that can go towards this purchase, which will only leave $154.41 remaining that can be covered within the equipment acquisition line item without any problem. So by making that, putting the money from the drug forfeiture account towards that, we still stay within the budget.
Okay, thank you. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to waive purchasing ordinance requirements under section 64-53D and authorize the purchase of the police patrol units, in-car video, audio system, software, and hardware upgrades in the amount of $8,090 with expenses charged to the appropriate line items, police department, equipment, and acquisition, and drug forfeiture account.
Support.
Motion made and supported. Any discussion on this item? Another discussion that we had quite extensively in our budget workshops.
Well, and it's not like we don't need it, but I'm just still in utter shock at the price increase that it's more than doubled. I mean, did they explain
Well,
why?
it's a new company that bought out L3, and it's kind of like your iPhone. When you buy a new phone, none of the old stuff you had works with the new stuff, and that's kind of the bottom line of that. So, plus the computer system that we were using is a Windows 7's based, and it's not supporting anything. So all this is the upgrades to get us functioning again, so.
Okay. Well, yeah, of course we need it. I'm just shocked
Yeah,
at
I'm
the
sticker
sticker
shock
price.
too, and I
Yeah.
just.
Any other discussion? Any audience comment?
How long is this equipment going to be?
Come to the, say your name too, please.
Constance Jones. If this equipment is becoming obsolete so quickly, how long is it going to last?
The current computer system that we have is 7 years old. So, as far as the bleeding edge of technology, I can't begin to guess. The product that we have, the cameras are older. This will help support that new system and should last us quite a while.
And how often are you going to have to upgrade?
Well, 7 years since the last time.
Yeah, since 7 years was the
Every
last time.
7 years?
And then as
Which
we.
for technology is not bad.
Yeah, the way technology is changing almost daily in some cases. That's not bad for 7 years of use on,
You just look at your phones, you go from iPhone 6 to 7 to 8 to 9. As quick as they roll them out, the other ones are obsolete. So, unfortunately, that's the game that we have to chase to stay current with technology, so.
Thank you.
back to the table. All in favor of the motion? Roll call. Oh, I'm sorry, roll call. Yes, please.
Green,
Yes.
Mistrovich.
Yes.
Rindell.
Yes.
Ricks.
Yes.
Schultz.
Yes.
Warren.
Yes.
Allen.
Yes.
Motion passes. Item number 6, Mr. City Manager, consideration of board appointments.
The council is scheduled to consider making appointments to the Cable Commission, the Library Board, and I believe the EDC. Cable Commission, we've received the application from Janice Dolan. For the EDC, Dave Villamy, and for Library Board, Gail O'Neill.
Thank you. We'll first have the appointment to the Cable TV Committee. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to reappoint Janice Dolan to the Cable TV Committee for a 3-year term with an expiration date of June 30th, 2024.
Support.
Take your pick. Any discussion? Janice has just been on not too long ago. I'm glad to see that she's re-upped. Actually took over her sister's position when her sister moved out of town, so. All in favor of the motion, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. I would ask you to confirm the reappointment of David Villamy to the EDC. Is there a motion?
I make a motion to confirm the mayor's reappointment of Dave Villamy to the Economic Development Corporation for a 6-year term with an expiration date of July 1st, 2027.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion on this? While he was braiding rope last weekend, because he hadn't turned in his thing, I saw him. I said, Dave, you know, we can do with that rope. We'll drag you right to City Hall and make you fill out that application. Well, we were up here for something else, and he come walking in with his application. So real happy that Dave came back. He has been serving as the chairman for a while of the EDC, and glad to see him come back. Any other comments? Being not, all in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. We also have the potential of a reappointment to the library board. Is there a motion?
Make the motion to reappoint Gail O'Neill to the library board for a 2-year term with the expiration date of June 30th, 2023.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. Any discussion on this item? Glad to see she has also come back. It's been a number of years, I believe. Yeah. Any other discussion? All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion does pass. We thank them. On the amended agenda, item number 7 is the approval of POAM patrol wage and insurance reopener. Mr. City Manager?
Recently, the city and the Police Officer Association of Michigan Patrol Bargaining Unit came to an agreement on the wage and insurance reopener for our part-time and full-time police officers. They have agreed to what the city offered, which was a 2.5% raise increase, which equals what all the other employees received, and no changes to the insurance language. So we would recommend that you approve the tentative agreement dated
June 18th.
June 18th.
Thank you. Is there a motion?
I make a motion to approve the tentative agreement signed June 18th, 2021, approving the wage and insurance reopener for the POAM patrol contract for the fiscal year 2021-22.
Support.
What's been made and support? Any discussion on this? We appreciate the administration for a job well done in the negotiations, and appreciate the employees in that unit for negotiating with us. Any other discussion on the motion? Any audience comment? Back to the table. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Against? Motion does pass. Move on to miscellaneous matters from the city manager, sir.
Just a reminder that starting this Friday, I'll be off on vacation from Friday through Wednesday, the 9th through the 13th.
Have a good time.
Thank you.
And we move on, council comments. Jim?
Nothing tonight, Mayor.
Well, were you going to tell us that you just celebrated your 50th anniversary with your bride?
I was trying to keep it quiet.
Yeah, with the banner on Main Street
Yeah,
and everything else?
Yeah,
Well, congratulations.
I would really like to thank everybody that congratulated us. It was unbelievable on Facebook. And still, and 50 years has been a long time that I had to put up with her. I mean, that she had to put up with me.
Yes, more like it.
We're going to have a resolution for sainthood for her.
Yes.
All right. Jamie?
I have nothing.
Emily?
Nothing, thank you.
John?
Nothing.
Rob?
Nothing to
Michael?
add. Thank you.
Well, I'll tell you what, we've got all kinds of things that's laying on the desk today that they want announced. Saturday, July 17th at 8 o'clock. Bring your picnic dinner, your cozy blankets, and come join us for a movie under the stars. This will be, there it is, Enchanted. This is Saturday, July 17th, 8 o'clock in BB Park by the gazebo. Okay. Then there's the Children's Entertainment Series 2021, free summer shows, the next one being Thursday, July 22nd. It's called Mr. E and the Shoestring Band at 11 a.m. You can always call the rec department at 727-3064. On July 26th through 29th, for ages 6 through 13 years old, it'll start at 11 in the morning and end at 3 p.m. It's called the Leadership Camp 2021. For more information on that also, you can call the rec department at 727-3064. On Saturday, July 24th, starting at 8:30 in the morning until approximately 1 o'clock in the afternoon, the Recreation Department will be holding their annual community garage sale at BB Park. Again, you can call the rec department to get more information on that. The drawing for the golf cart will be on August 1st. It's $10 a ticket. They're available at the police department. And also, there will be a pig roast on that day in BB Park. And for more information, you can call the police department at 727-4000. And I just covered that. Richmond Police Officers Association pig roast on August 1st. Again, the Park and Rec Department is hosting the Summer Youth Volleyball Camp. And the next one will start on Monday, August 2nd through Thursday, August 5th. And that is for 12 to 14-year-olds. Again, at BB Street Park, and you can call 727-3064 for more information. Go to our community calendar. Today being the 6th of July, we have a BZA meeting?
We do.
We do. So we have a BZA meeting on the 8th here at City Hall, starting at 7 o'clock, and immediately following that meeting, the Planning Commission will be meeting at, following that meeting. Cable Commission will be meeting on the 13th at 7 o'clock here at City Hall. EDC will be meeting on the 15th, 7 o'clock here at City Hall. And the 19th will be the second Monday of the month. That will be the next City Council meeting. And I believe that there's another one here on the calendar for July 24th. It's the same day as the big Recreation Department garage sale in BB Park. The Richmond Historical Society will be having their Village Garden Tour on the 24th. And I believe that's it. Move on. Is there any other business of the City Council this evening? Being none, motion to adjourn would be in order.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Support.
Motion been made and supported. There's no discussion on the adjournment. All in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Against? Motion passes. Thanks for being with us tonight.